Nintendo actually made Mario Kart World just a little bit better. After waves of complaints from players, especially following the 1.1.2 update that killed online, they dropped a patch that's starting to move things in the right direction. Let's break down some of the biggest changes and why they actually matter. Full patch notes will be in the description below. Let's start with a small but helpful change to free roam. The number for collectibles would now turn yellow when you found all of them. It's not the counter that I've been hoping for, but hey, at least you won't lose your mind trying to figure out if you missed one last Peach medallion or P-Switch. Personally, I'm nowhere near 100% in free roam, but if you are, let me know in the comments down below. I'm seriously impressed. Next up, let's cover some item tweaks. They're a little bit vague, but here's what I made out of it. The Boomerang's homing ability has been toned down, so you'll need to aim a bit more carefully. Boomerangs are really annoying in this game, so anything that nerfs them is a great change in my opinion. Triple mushrooms show up less often when you're in the back, which I'm not sure how I feel about this one. They seem to be really common in the middle, so this doesn't seem like a great fix just by reading it. Does this mean that power items like bullets and shocks are far more common towards the end of the race? And what about early on when they were one of the most common to pull when you're in the back at the first item set? The coin box, or as this bullet point calls it, the question box, now appears in higher places. I've actually pulled it a handful of times in first place, which is crazy to me. It definitely seems like Nintendo is doubling down on coins being easy to grab for everyone, which is definitely a pretty big change in Mario Kart World compared to 8 Deluxe. But here's something fun. There's now a mushrooms only item setting in versus mode. It looks like it gives you triple mushrooms every time, regardless of what spot you're in, which is kind of hilarious to me. I really hope that this is a sign of more customizable item rules coming soon. And now for the best part of this update, the online stuff. One of the biggest changes is that you can finally switch who you're spectating in a lobby. You used to be stuck watching whoever was in first and it kinda sucked. Being able to choose who you get to spectate in a race is so much better. Just press down on the D-pad and you get a list of all of the racers and you get to pick who you want to watch. There's also now a progress bar showing how long until the current race ends and the next one begins. It's a small thing, but it's super helpful for when you join a lobby mid-race so you have an idea of how long you'll be waiting in free roam. I actually had the chance to follow people for an entire race with this progress bar, and it's actually really accurate. I think the progress is tied towards whoever's in the back since they're the last to finish the race, but it was just one race. I can't really tell for sure. And finally, the most underwhelming change that got people the most excited, there's now an increased chance of circuit or lap type tracks showing up in online races. Though, heads up, they didn't change how random works. I haven't tested this much online yet, but I tried the next closest thing, connected course selection in offline versus mode. The patch notes make it seem like these two track selections are the same thing. Out of 8 tracks, I only got 2 circuits available to pick, so yeah, it's better, but it's still not great. Personally, I think online races need their own track rotation logic that's separate from offline. Something like, guarantee 1 circuit track on the map every time, and have random actually pick something new that isn't already listed. Right now, this fix feels kind of minor, but hey, it's still a little bit of an improvement. So what do you think about this update? Is Nintendo finally listening, or do they still have a long way to go? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below, and if you found this helpful or interesting, consider liking the video and subscribing. I've got more Mario Kart World content on the way. I hope to see you soon. Stay classy, y'all.